there's got to be a reason why this car is a bestseller in the Kia lineup. This is the Kia Sonet. It is a subcompact crossover that is designed for the first-time car buyer. If you're looking for something taller than a sedan but smaller than a mid-size SUV that is priced at around 1,178,000 Philippine pesos, this is the Kia for you. What's nice about the Kia Sonet is that for its price, you really are getting a lot for what you pay for. And you'll notice at first when it comes to the cargo capacity of this ride. Opening the back could be done in a mechanical way. And as you can see here in the back, you have so much space in terms of cargo capacity for this crossover. Now you have a lot of height here, and that's because you have a very deep floor. It is movable, and once you pull it up on top, you do have access to a spare tire. And what's nice about the Kia Sonet is that this is one of the few crossovers that does have a 60-40 split when it comes to your rear seats. Space in the back is on the functional side. Now for a tall guy like me, this is what it looks like sitting here in the back. Now if it's your first time watching any of our videos here at Apex, do take note that I am 6 feet tall. All things considered, the comfort features here in the back to enjoy are the soft fabrics that you have all around you with your seats, and as well as the air vents that you have in the back. You also have charging ports down below for your convenience, along with a mount for your phone. And if you're out with friends on an evening drive, you're gonna enjoy the fact that you have a glass roof up on top to enjoy the view. This video is brought to you by Hans Super Oxygen Foam Cleaner. It is a premium all-purpose cleaner. It's a great way to keep your interiors clean. All you gotta do is spray and wait for the blue foam to turn white. And once you do, wipe it off and you can see a new fresh interior for your ride. Don't forget, wax on, wax off, baby. If you're gonna buy a Kia Sonet, more often than not, you will be the one behind the wheel of your ride. And here inside this crossover, there is a lot to talk about. The dashboard sits just right, and it allows good visibility in the front, which also goes well with the fact that again you have a sunroof up on top, with sensors all over the car giving you so much good visibility with the Kia Sonet. You also have an automatic climate control with physical switches and a 10.25-inch screen in the middle with wireless connectivity. Now talking about your driver's display, it is fully digital and it is very identical with other cars from the Kia lineup. The resolution is high and very legible. The positioning, it's also just right, giving you visibility regardless if you're stuck in highlight or in low light situations. You have a charging pad in the middle to go with your charging ports down below. That also goes well with your 2 cup holders and a space for your smart key right here in the middle. That also goes well with your sunroof up on top to go with everything else all about the Kia Sonet, making daily driving a lot easier and comfier as well. The Kia Sonet somehow reminds me of the Kia Stonic. So if you're familiar with that car, this is a very familiar car for you. But the difference between the two though, the Kia Sonet feels more high-tech, it feels bigger, and it also feels more powerful. This is after all the newer ride. Now, if you're the type of person looking to upgrade from your previous Kia Sonet, or if you're just simply the guy looking to buy his or her first car, well, the Kia Sonet is something to consider. Under the hood of the Kia Sonet is a 1.5-liter SmartStream engine with an intelligent variable transmission giving you 115 PS of power and 144 Newton-meters of torque. You're looking at a front-wheel drive layout when it comes to the Kia Sonet, and essentially this is a car that's supposedly built for the city, but if you're out on the open roads, you're going to be perfectly fine with this ride. Now, estimated fuel economy figures for the Sonet will be around 7 to 10 kilometers per liter if you're driving in the city, but if you're out on the open road, it can go as high as 17 to 20 kilometers per liter. But wherever you go with the Kia Sonet, know that it is a very comfy ride here inside. Now the interior, it feels very premium, and I like the simple fact that the digital driver display is very legible and you could be able to read it properly no matter what situation you're at. The suspension of the Sonet also gives you a feeling similar to a sedan, but because this is a compact crossover, you sit a little bit taller versus a sedan so that you have a little bit more confidence if you are to be stuck in traffic with the Kia Sonet. Add that with the fact that you also have an upgraded steering system when it comes to this ride, really gives you a lot of confidence in low-speed maneuverability when it comes to the Kia Sonet. making 3-point turns just got a whole lot easier, especially with how light the steering is. Kia also gives you this thing called the Sounds of Nature experience. And what is it? Basically, it's ambient music for your car. Now, Kia has done this with other cars as well. I've seen it with the Sorento before, and I personally like it. Now, what happens there? Well, the ambient music also has different themes, so you could be able to select the theme depending on your preference, and you could be able to keep playing that all throughout your entire drive. Now, it is a nice touch to have when you have a passenger with you, but if you're driving alone, it's also a very nice mood setter. Think of it as a way to sort of keep you calm as you drive to your destination. It's sort of a way to keep you calm when you're driving on the highway, but also it's a way to keep you calm if you're stuck in Metro Manila traffic. But with the way the Kia Sonet looks like from anywhere though, you can always look calm, but you can also look good all at once. The front of the Kia Sonet carries the Tiger Nose grille with a more modern touch brought on by the Star Lamp signature LEDs with multi-reflectors. Now, talking about the dimensions of the Sonet, this ride is 4,110mm long and 1,790mm wide with a height of 1,642mm. Also take note that the Kia Sonet is also available in 7 different colors. The Kia Sonet gives you around 2,500mm of wheelbase, which means you have the best legroom possible considering the fact that this is a compact crossover SUV. Now, with that, you also have keyless access here for your Sonet, and as well as a two-tone look for the SX variant. You also have roof rails up on top, giving you an adventurous look when it comes to this car. Power folding side mirrors also goes well with all of the safety features that you have when it comes to the Sonet. One more thing about this ride, you have R16 tires with a modern look, giving the Sonet a nice, modern, and sporty look. The back of the Kia Sonet gives you a rear spoiler which complements your rear LED taillights. Ground clearance is at around 205mm, and you also have a backup camera, making reversing into parking spots an easy thing to do. I am impressed with the overall transmission of the Kia Sonet. It just simply does the job. Now, this is the IVT, and you'll notice how subtle it really feels like when driving the IVT on a Kia Sonet. It doesn't gear hunt at low speeds, and if you're traveling at high speeds, you don't have that droning feeling when you are driving this car on the highways. Now, do take it with a grain of salt. The way I've had the Sonet with me, I've only driven with either a +1 or just me driving on my own. Driving it on a full load isn't a metric that I've been able to experiment on based on my lifestyle. Now, with this car though, what I really like about the Sonet though is that I'm impressed with the comfort that you have. Yes, I'm impressed with the fuel economy that you have, but I'm also very impressed with the ADAS features that you have with this ride, which gives me and my passengers plenty of peace of mind. When talking about the element of safety when it comes to the Kia Sonet, you have things like hill start assist and hill descent control that goes well with features like lane keep assist and lane following assist, which also goes well with something like forward collision avoidance assistance and driver attention warning, making you feel safe wherever you go. When it comes to the ADAS features of the Kia Sonet, you'll notice how it hits a proper sweet spot for either the veteran driver or the newbie driver. As a veteran driver, you'll notice that the alarms are there, but it doesn't feel very overbearing. And if you're a newbie driver, you'll like the simple fact that they are there to keep you safe and guided all along the way. So it doesn't feel very overbearing for anybody, but yet having it there, it's a nice touch. Now you gotta remember that the Kia Sonet, it's still an internal combustion engine at the end of the day. So if you're the type of guy who is looking for consistency when it comes to the changing mobility landscape, this is a great option to have. Now you gotta match that with the double-digit fuel economy figures that you get, and as well as the overall interior quality that you have with this car and the exterior looks. And if you look at that in relation to the warranties that you get from HC Mobility, you'll really notice how the Kia Sonet really does show you what Kia means by movement that inspires.